Hi there, everyone. Father John here. Hope you're having a great day so far. So, many of you may know that I just returned from a little time away, vacation, and though it was more of a social time, it was with some friends, I usually use vacation to do some thinking, some reflecting. When your mind's not rushing between work and different activities, you have some time to think. And by the way, in case you hear some crunching, my dog Angel is off the camera eating her dinner, so that's what the crunching and chewing is. But while I was on vacation, one of the things that I was reflecting on was some of the vision I had for my second year as pastor. Coming up on a few weeks from now will be on August 11th, will be a 1 year anniversary of my installation as pastor, both at St. Vincent de Paul and St. Patrick's. So one of the things that I was thinking of, and one of the things that I was maybe going to try to do, was actually something that I had done back at my last assignment at St. Albert the Great. They had a school there. They have a school there. But one thing that in segment, they did video morning announcements. And every Wednesday, I would do what it was called Wit and Wisdom Wednesday with Father John. And so I would go on the morning announcements, usually for about 30 seconds, a minute, and usually some sort of inspirational saying, quote, saint quote, scripture quote, some sort of other inspirational saying. I would reflect on that with the kids, try and connect it to their lives, challenging them, trying to help them to be better, bring some hope, some inspiration to their lives. And so I thought, though we don't have a school at either place, though we don't have video morning announcements per se, that I wanted to maybe try and do a little wisdom Wednesday segment. Maybe not exactly the same way as I had done it there, but a little wit and wisdom Wednesday, some different things. So, thought maybe some things I could do or reflect on, some of the lives of the saints, some questions of faith or questions about Mass or different catechetical things, maybe not a whole, hour-long talk. Maybe those are things that I want to look at too. But in this segment, just a little inspiration, a little faith discussion, a little question. So today I sort of have a little something I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to also invite you to feel free to message me, comment, or whatever you want, or however you want, I should say, on some different topics that you might want to talk about. I can reflect and I can look about why we do certain things at Mass. Why does the priest say this? Why does the priest do this? What's going on with this? What do we believe about this? That sort of thing. This saint, that saint. But also feel free to give me some topics, some things that you want to look at, talk about, you've always wondered about. Those would be great, so that I'm not necessarily coming up with things that I think you want to know about, but are also suggestions and things that you are interested in learning more about. So like I said, for this first one, just sort of off the cuff, since I just came back from vacation and posted some pictures and people have commented, and you look so relaxed and fresh, and wanting to bring some of that into my day-to-day life, because we all need rest in our day, not just sleep. We need sleep, not just vegging out and watching TV, though there's a time for that maybe as well, but different times and ways to get away. And, many of us today are tied to or use cell phones or iPads or other screens. And we know that every night at least, maybe sometimes throughout the day, we have to charge those. But we can't just use it. Eventually it dies. Eventually the battery runs out. Eventually we have to plug it in. And so one of the things that we need to do, and I need to do, is to charge our battery every now and then. We can't plug ourselves into an outlet, but we can do different things. We can take walks. We can sit and watch a movie. We can get sleep. We can, whatever it might be. So what I want to reflect on, and what I want inviting you to maybe comment on too, besides different ideas you might have, is what are some things that help you to find rest? Sometimes we need rest from all the stuff that's coming at us, sensory rest. We need to rest all the different information and stuff that's coming at us. Sometimes we need physical rest. Sometimes we need mental rest, to take a break from all the stress and struggles of daily life or our jobs or whatever it might be. We need emotional rest. We need creative rest. We need these different types of rest. So the challenge is for you and I to work on finding activities, finding things that help us to find rest and giving ourselves the permission to rest. I think one thing is, for me, is I stress myself out sometimes so much because I always say I'll give myself permission to rest after everything is done. And I've quickly come to learn that not just in life, but as pastor, there will never be a time where everything is done. There will never be a time where nothing is on the schedule or nothing could be worked on. And so sometimes we have to give ourselves permission to rest. We have to give ourselves permission to just be, to go out and take that walk in the woods, even though there's those phone calls that need to be returned. To give ourselves permission to just sit and listen to music, even though there's something we could be working on. We need a balance. We need that balance. We can't just go hike in the woods all day, all week, except when we're on vacation. We can't just sit and listen to music all the time. We can't just sleep constantly. But we need to work those things into our daily lives. So the wisdom for today, and a challenge for you as much as it is for me, maybe more for me than you, but each of us in our own way, is to reflect on how and where we need rest. Maybe it is more sleep. Maybe we don't get enough sleep. Maybe we need to step back from the creative nature of things. We need to step back from the stuff that is bombarding our senses. Maybe we need to step back from some of the emotional baggage that we're carrying. Whatever it might be. How is God calling you to find rest? How is God calling me to find rest? Let's maybe spend some time in prayer this day, this week, really asking God how he is calling us, as he says in Scripture, "Come to me, all you who are weary, and you will find rest." So have a great day. God bless. And like I said, feel free to comment on some different things that you might want to reflect on. Some will be shorter. This one's a little bit longer right now, but they're vary in length, maybe a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, I don't know. But hopefully it's doing something like this on a regular basis on Wednesdays. So Wit and Wisdom Wednesday with Father John started at St. Albert the Great and going to continue it in a different way here at St. Patrick's and St. Vincent de Paul. So have a great day and God bless.